I started crying before I even wanted to. So first of all, I want to thank everyone that is here and that has come to celebrate this recognition with me. I am extremely overwhelmed by the amount of people that are gathered here today, some of them coming from far away to be here with me. I look at this room and I see friends, I see family, I see coaches, I see teammates, I see former student athletes, I see athletic staff, all of them that had helped me being here, and I wouldn't be here standing today without all of them. Yeah, I know you're wondering, I am really standing, you know? And so, coming from another country, I didn't know what I wanted to say today. Like, I didn't know what I was supposed to say today. And so I asked Andrew. And Andrew said, you can say whatever you want. You can even read the phone book if you want it. So here we go. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get serious now. And so I've always thought that the most important things in life have happened without expecting them. You just have to be at the right moment, at the right time. And so this is like one example of what happened to me in 2007. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a cold morning in Santiago de Chile, and I had practice with the national team. Like always, I just started running some laps, and on that particular day, I was running with Javiera Villagra. Javi had just graduated from AU a couple months ago, and she started telling me about her experience at AU. And I remember like listening to her, and I was like so fascinated by it. I was thinking about going to study somewhere else and going to play field hockey somewhere else, and I was like, Javi, this sounds amazing. Do you think that I could do the same? And I remember Javi just stopped, looked at me and said, are you serious? And I said, yeah, of course I'm serious, Javi. And just like that, the next day I was with Steve on the phone, and we were talking about me coming to AU. Like I actually have this, like the first email printed here, and it was April 28th. So that was amazing. And I remember that the next couple months went by really fast because there was a lot of paperwork to do, like a lot of paperwork, and I had to take several tests to come here. And I didn't even realize it, and I was on the plane to Washington D.C. with my mom, and I had no idea what to expect. So like, I had never been to the United States before, and I had no idea what was it going to be. Like the only things I knew was that there was another Chilean girl on the team, so that was great. And then I was going to major in business, and I knew that the coaching staff was very nice. And well, believe it or not, it was enough for me to say, okay, I'm gonna start this adventure. And lucky for me, it only took one trip to AU to know that I made the right decision. I remember going to campus with Steve for the first time. I had butterflies in my stomach, and then Andres, it's too loud. No, I had butterflies in my stomach. And I remember feeling so well because everyone was so nice and everything was so professional. Like, I just thought I made the right decision here. And yeah, I made the right decision. And sorry, my family there. Yeah, and of course it was super hard for me to leave my family behind, to leave my friends behind. But right at this moment, I knew that I was becoming part of another family. I was becoming part of the AUFH family. And I am so lucky and so thankful that I landed at such an amazing place. Everyone made me feel so comfortable and so welcome since the beginning. And sure, of course, there were some things that were confusing to me. Like when they told me, for preseason, you're gonna start by running at midnight. I was like, is this a joke? Like, I actually didn't know if it was a joke since we actually started running at midnight. And then like at our first scrimmage at University of Delaware, I remember Steve told us that we were gonna practice overtime. And I was like, sure, like we need to practice like how it feels like to play when you're tired. But then like Steve said the lineup, and like I remember counting like, like, there's 7 players on the field. And I'm like, no, this can't be right. And I'm like, I'm counting again. There's 7 players on the field. Why are there 7 players and not 11? And I think I look like so confused that like Denise Infante, who was the other Chilean girl on the team, she looks at me and she says, "You have no idea what overtime is, right?" I clearly had no idea what overtime was. But you know what? I had no idea about so many things. Like I had no idea how the conference work, how the rankings work. I didn't even know that you got points for scoring goals. Like this was all new for me. But like, you know what? The only thing I knew was that I was happy. And I wasn't only happy because I was playing field hockey every day, several hours a game. I was happy because I knew I landed at such a magical place. And not only did I have like a team with an amazing team spirit and companionship, I also had coaches that knew how to take the best out of everyone. And also I had the support of families and alumni. Like I will never forget how in my first year I had about 10 families asking me if I wanted to go to Thanksgiving to their houses. And I didn't even know how Thanksgiving was. But yeah, I will never forget that, and like how the Smith family took me like one of their own. So amazing. So to be honest, I'm so happy and like I'm extremely thankful, and I want to thank every one of you, each one of you that made this career at AU so special. I especially want to thank our coaches, Steve, Sarah, Nate, Katie, for pushing me every day. I want to thank, sorry. I want to thank Holly and all the medical staff because they helped me get through all the injuries I had here. Yeah, they weren't like there were a lot of injuries. I also want to thank the athletic staff because they always got what we needed. I want to thank Andrew, of course, because he always helped me and he made my days funnier. I want to thank Mary for always being there, and of course I want to thank my team, Shay, Kirsten, Tatum, Hannah, Natalie, Ashley, Katie, and so many more who couldn't be here. I hope I don't forget anyone. You know, I'm getting here inducted to the Hall of Fame as an individual, but this is an honor that is shared between all of us. And of course, I want to take this opportunity to thank my family, Papi. You are supporting me in all the decisions I've made in my life, and you've always been there for me. Gracias, Papi. Sin ti yo no sería lo que soy hoy día. I want to thank my siblings, Maxi, Andreas, and Dani. Son los mejores hermanos que uno podría tener. It doesn't matter how far away we are, I always feel you nearby, and I know I can always count on you. Paul, since I met you, you've been my rock. Du hast mich immer unterstützt, immer, von Anfang an. And you've given me the most important thing I have in my life, our 2 children, Daniela and Lucas. I'm so happy and so grateful to call you your mother. You are the most beautiful and the most loving children that anyone can ask for. And Mom, if you were here, I know that you would be sitting here on the first row. Wherever you are, sorry. Thank you for making me a strong woman and for all the support you gave me your whole life. And last but not least, thank you to the Casa family for their remarkable support you're giving to AU Athletic. Without you, this would not be possible. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and good night.